Hello. Alright, now we're in the book. We're in chapter 2 on page 2-12, Striped Umbrella. And we're going to work on entering some text. So I'm going to go underneath this paragraph and I'm going to hit enter. And I'm going to follow along. Okay. Just say striped umbrella. And then I'm going to do a soft return, which is I hold in the shift and enter. Shift enter. Hopefully your typing slightly more accurate than mine. Okay, and it should look like the picture on page 2-12. And again, it's shift enter to get that soft return. It's the same way on Word. If you keep getting these big spaces when you hit enter, you can do shift and enter and it'll make a soft return. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is format the text on page 2-13. I'm at the top on step number 1. Okay, it says to select the entire address and phone number as shown in figure 10. So we'll do that. Then click the HTML button on the Property Inspector. Oh boy. Okay. And then it says click the italic button in the Property Inspector. And click after the text to deselect it. So that will make it italic. It says click the Show Code View button to view the HTML code, which we should see a couple little eyes in there. They've changed it to EM. EM or I would do the same thing. Emphasis is what EM stands for. Little I stands for italic. And you could actually change that in your preferences, which code you want them to use. Alright, click the Show Design View button to return to Design View. Alright, so we're moving right along to page 2-14. And it says save an image file in the Assets folder. So be sure that we save this. See this little asterisk at the top tells us that this has not been saved. So I'm going to File, Save, or Control S, and I'm going to File, Open, and I'm going to go out to my CD. Data Files for Students, Chapter 2, and I need to open DW2_1 HTML. And then I need to save as, so I'm going to go File, Save As, and now I need to go back. It's going to try to put it back on the CD. I don't want to do that. So I have to go into my documents, to websites, Striped Umbrella, and save it as spa.html. Now it will warn me that I'm going to overwrite it, and I'm going to put replace. And then it's going to ask me to update links. And I believe I'm going to tell it no. Let me make sure. Oops, I accidentally told it yes. Anyway. And of course I put it in the wrong spot. And let me show you how I can tell. Real quick, it says file / bishop data files. That's not going to work. So I can look in this code and I can tell that's completely not going to work. So I'm going to click on this and go take a look. I'm going to have to go back out to my data files, go into assets, find that graphic and put choose, and it'll go ahead and copy it there for me. Come on, update. It's there, I swear. There it goes. Now it's updated. So if you have a graphic that's broken, you can always click on this little folder out here beside it. It says SRC, and it gives you the code, and then there's a little point to file, and then it has a folder. Click on the browse to file. You can always scroll out to your CD, scroll out to your USB drive, whatever you have your files on. And once you pick it, it should put it in your assets folder because that's your defined location for images. So it should automatically go ahead and pop it into the right spot. If you don't see it here right away, you just go up, hit refresh. Because sometimes you have to refresh this so that you can see the latest changes. Alright, so going a little more slowly than I like, but you know, some of this is kind of different for me too. This isn't the way I'm used to working, but that's alright. It's good to practice. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is something else that I'm not used to doing great, is importing text. Normally, I would just simply probably open the file and copy and paste, but we'll do it a little bit different. We'll go into the insertion point to the right of the spa graphic. So, there I am. Click File on the application bar, point to Import, click Word Document. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to go File, we're going to Import. And I really wish it said Word Document right here. Anyway, double click Spa Doc from where you store your data files. Select all, copy, close Spa Doc. So what I'm going to do is just forget that noise. There's always more than one ways to do things, guys. Do what works. And I'm totally going to cheat here. I'm going to open up this doc and copy and paste the contents. Control A is select all. Control C is copy. Where did my damn wafer go? There it goes. And there it is. Okay, it looks like I'm running a little low on time. So when we get back, we'll go through this a little bit more.